Hi everyone, it's Joe back at it again. It is Friday, December 6th at 11:19 p.m. So I think I just want to start with, a warning, or I don't know. Typically, I don't do trigger warnings because, as someone who doesn't get triggered by a whole lot, I don't know. I kind of forget they exist. So maybe that's what this is, a trigger warning, I guess. If you don't want to hear about sad stuff and depression, don't listen to this one. I mean, it's nothing crazy. I don't know. I'm just not feeling. I'm not feeling things right now. I'm not feeling things, and I don't really know what I'm gonna talk about, so I might get into it. I might not. But if you'd rather just steer clear of me possibly talking about less positive things, or possible urges that I have, maybe steer clear of this one. I totally get it. I don't want anybody to feel bad or negatively because of what I choose to cover in these. So if you don't want to hear about depression and sadness and possible not so good feelings I've been having, once again, maybe just not listen to this one, or listen to an old one, or if you're here from the future, find a new one. I don't know. I don't want anybody to feel like they have to sit through this if they don't want to. So, anyway, but why start with that when we can just save the inevitable to the end? Anywho, so yeah, let's see. I'll give you the rundown on my day today. So I woke up at 7:45, 8 o'clock, I think. And I got dressed and I went and I got breakfast. I got a burrito. It was pretty good. And then I went to my math class, and I learned that I got 100 on my exam 2 retake, so that's good. And then exam 4, the one I took here Wednesday, that I did not fully answer a single question on and skipped an entire question worth 20 points. I got a 93 on that. I don't understand how, because there were people who did way more work than me and got less lower grade. Got a lower grade, so I don't know. But I'm not complaining. It's just weird. So now my final grade in the class right now is a 96. So if I'm happy with that, I don't need to take the math final on Wednesday, which I am very happy with that. So I will not be taking the math final on Wednesday. So that's good. So now I just have computer organization final on Wednesday and cybersecurity final on Thursday. So nothing hateful. I have a 4-day weekend. I have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday of just not doing anything. So yeah. Let's see. I'm sitting in my bed right now. Got my friends behind me. Sorry. Part of me almost didn't do this today because, like I said, I don't know. But, these are, I don't know if I'll ever go listen to these again. I hate my voice for the passion, so I probably won't. But it's important to document these things. I'm supposed to document these in my notes as well for therapy, but sometimes I'm not the best about doing that. So these work too, although my therapist does not know about this. So I suppose that doesn't really apply. So let's see. I was going somewhere and I forgot. All right. So So I went to computer organization after math, and I think there were like 6 of us there. It was super empty. He did like an example programming problem from the practice final exam. Just reminded us to study for the exam that's on Wednesday. Not a whole lot. After that, though, I went and got lunch. I got this, got sushi, the spicy salmon crunch. I think it's like salmon and wasabi, and I don't know. I thought I tasted cream cheese or something too, but I don't know. There were carrots. I don't really like carrots. I hate carrots, but they were tolerable. And then there was like crunchy things on top, like tempura crunches maybe. Could be making that up. It was pretty good. I've had it one other time. Typically, my go-to is spicy crab rangoon, but every so often I like to spice it up. Pun, spicy food. So yeah. So I heard from my bestie that this may have happened yesterday. No, this happened today. Yeah, I think. So she started watching or listening. Oh, there are the ons. So she started listening to these the other day, I believe. And today, if I'm remembering correctly, she reached the episode that I did where I talked about her for a decent chunk of it. I feel like what I said may have had a positive impact because we were texting, and she texted and she said she was gonna cry, like good cry, because of what I had been saying. So that's good, I guess. That was, oh boy. I don't know. I feel like I'm struggling to put my emotions into words right now, given my current mood. Okay. Whew, I gotta get it together. Hearing that from her meant a lot, because I don't know, talking about her like that, like positively, and how much she means to me is just a normal, everyday, average thing. If I can think of some way to bring her up in conversation, I'll do it, and I'll brag about how awesome she is. But the fact that it affected her so much that she almost went into tears, I don't want to say it felt good that I almost made my friend cry, but it felt good that it affected her that way positively, if that makes sense. So let's see. So I got my sushi, and then my bestie had to go. Like, we were texting, and she had to go to her practice, as in, what's her sport called? I call it military dancing. That's not what it is, but that's what I'm gonna call it. Like exhibition, like unarmed exhibition or something, or maybe armed. Like, I think from a video I remember seeing, like, there were these people, and they were like in formation, and they do like certain things. Like, I think she has to twirl and spin a rifle around or something. I could never do it. I bet she'll do great. Well, she already does great. She does great. Go bestie. So yeah, she had to go for that, and we can only chat when she's at school. So unless by some miracle, I don't think I'll be hearing from her until Monday, which is unfortunate because I miss her a lot. Even now, even though it's only been like, let's see, it's almost 11:30, so it's only, been like 8 hours, but still. Which I guess would imply that this weekend's just gonna feel a lot worse. Anywho, so yeah, I talked to her, I haven't really spoken to anybody else today or texted anybody else. Attempted, sure, but heard from, no. Oh, so here's something positive. Next Tuesday, the next update for Grand Theft Auto 5 Online comes out. I can't believe I just said the whole title out loud instead of just GTA Online, but I gotta assume that not everybody knows what that is. So yeah, the next update for that comes out and it adds some new content. The Agents of Sabotage or something update. So I don't know a whole lot about it. I don't even want to begin to guess what's in it, but I don't have finals on Tuesday, and my friend Riley, I'll say his name, but my friend Riley doesn't have work that day either, so as per tradition, we're going to play the new update. So that should be fun. That's all, I don't know, we've been doing that since, Xbox One updates, I think, so that's always a good time. I mean, there's always parts where he gets a little frustrated and aggravated, and then he rages a little bit at the game. But that's part of the fun. At least for me it is. Then also that same day, the game Payday 3, they are adding a new free heist mission called First World Bank. It is a remake of a remake, or maybe it's just remake one time. So it was a heist in the first game, Payday the Heist, and you robbed this bank called the First World Bank, and then they ported it and remade it for Payday 2, which is what I played it in, and it's one of my favorite heists ever. I don't know. I like how it flows. I like how it plays. I think it's a very fun mission. Robbing banks, very fun. So they're adding that for free into Payday 3 as well. I really hope they didn't mess it up, because I really like that heist, and I'd be sad if they messed it up. So I hope they didn't. So yeah. Also, Epic the musical. Jorge, he released a trailer for the Ithaca Saga, the final saga of Epic the musical, which is very sad because I don't want it to be over. But as he put it, this is also the beginning, because now he can go and do other things with Epic, like adapt it and do an actual musical, or whatever he wants to do with it, because it'll be done and he can do things with it now. So the final saga, the Ithaca Saga, will be out on December 25th. The day before, I have a family Christmas gathering, but I believe he'll be doing a watch party live stream on the 24th, so I will be using all my persuasion power to get to leave this Christmas event early. That way I can watch this one last live stream, because I really don't want to miss it. I think I would be absolutely devastated if I missed that. Unironically, even if I just showed up late and just made sure I heard the new songs, I think if I missed it, I'd be if I missed if I didn't get to see the whole thing, I think I would be very sad, which I'm not going to count on being able to see the whole thing, but I would really, really like to. And I told my parents that I don't want to miss this, and they haven't told me no to leaving the Christmas event early. So, I mean, they haven't said no, but they haven't told me yes, so maybe that's a good sign that maybe they'll let me. I mean, they know how much Epic means to me, and they know that I have a problem and an addiction. But my mom especially, she knows that it's a very, very important thing to me. And I asked my dad if he knew about my addiction, and he said he did. So maybe he knows too. But I know for a fact my mom definitely knows that this is something very, very special to me. So I hope. I mean, I understand that I'm supposed to want to be with my family, but I don't really want to. And this is far more important to me personally. I don't know. I think I really would like to do this, and I really hope I get to. Let's see. I also told my mom to go ahead and order the special Rare Americans ticket I talked about in last night's ramble. So I will be getting that, and then my parents will be on general admission, and we'll all be going. They asked if I'd rather go with my friends to the concert, but none of my IRL friends that I can easily do things with. Well, none of them particularly care for Rare Americans, I don't think, or they just don't know who they are. But even if I told them to give them a shot, I don't think they would do that. So, while it would be cool to do that with my friends, that's not happening. That would never happen. We would never do that, unfortunately. Which, saying out loud, makes me kind of sad. But hey, I was already sad, so let's just roll with it. Also, apparently, I've already been talking for almost 16 minutes. That's kind of crazy. I feel like I've been here for like 3. So yeah. Other than that stuff, finals week next week. I already said that. So at midnight today, so in about 25 minutes, 24-hour quiet hours start until 9 a.m. next Saturday, which means if you're too noisy, you get a complaint filed against you, which is, I don't know, I've never gotten a complaint before, so it shouldn't happen this year. But I mean, I get why we do it. As someone who only studies for a select couple classes, this will just be a nice little break for me. Because I've noticed that, like, my computer classes, like computer organization and cybersecurity, because of how the classes are structured, like with the open note, open book, open internet, like I don't feel the need to study beforehand. And if I do, just not a whole lot. So here's hoping I don't regret that decision. So yeah, I think, I forgot to tell you guys about dinner. Because obviously you want to know what I had for dinner. So I went on campus, and I went to the hangar where I get my breakfast and stuff, and I wanted to try something new. So the other day, my bestie, she had at school, they had like spicy chicken or something. So I knew they had here on campus, I knew they had a spicy chicken tender sandwich, and I thought, let's try that. So I ordered that, and they said, do you want fries or onion rings? And I'm not huge on onion rings, but I thought, why not be different? So I ordered onion rings. So they gave me my food, and I went over to my table. I assumed it would be like a chicken tender with like spiciness added to it or something, or like it would look different. It would look like seasoned or spicy. I hope you can see what I'm getting at. So no, it was a sandwich with lettuce, tomato, pickles, but I asked for no pickles. Lettuce, tomato, pickles, and then just 2 chicken tenders, just like drenched in hot sauce. It was fine. I didn't realize there were tomatoes until like a couple bites in, and I don't care for tomatoes, so that was kind of odd. And the onion rings, like I said, I'm not huge on onion rings, but I've had some that are kind of good. These onion rings were gross. So that was kind of sad. My dinner was not the best. But hey, they can't all be winners, not today's and not yesterday's, so here's hoping tomorrow's is slightly better. I think that's... I think that's all the day events that I want to talk about. But yeah, now I'm just gonna kind of talk about my feelings and emotions right now. So if you're already here and you got past the trigger warning, here's another one, because now we're just gonna be talking about that for however long. So yeah, I don't know. Right now, I'm just really sad. And I don't really know what to do about it, because there's nobody around to contact. I should be careful with it, because I know who else listens to these, and I don't want to make him worry. Bestie, when you hear this, don't worry, everything's fine. Probably. Well, by the time you hear this, everything should be fine. I don't trust my friends with this information anymore about me being utterly depressed and sad quite frequently. At least my IRL friends, I mean, because I don't want them to worry, and they've already kind of went through the whole thing of Joe wants to kill himself. Well, that was before I decided I wanted to transition. So I suppose himself is accurate for this. Depiction, because at the time, yeah, I was still a he, so that's accurate, I guess. And Riley especially, he's already dealt with that enough, of trying to cheer me up and make me better, but I'm not better. And so there's no point in telling them anymore, because it'll just be the same thing they've already gone through it, and I don't want to do that. So, therapy is a thing. I do that. That kind of helps sometimes. Other times, not so much. I don't know. I just feel sad. I don't know what to do. I would talk to someone, like a friend or something, but the four available the three friends in my friend group, four total, that's why I'm saying four. The three in my friend group, like I said, I don't want to bother them with it, and, Bestie, I don't want to bother her with it either, but also she's not available right now anyway, so that's fine. The boyfriend, I don't know. He's busy, I assume. Like I said, I haven't heard anything from him today, so that's fine, I suppose. It makes me a little sad, but I know he'll hear this, and I don't want him to get all frustrated or anything. Because I don't know, he's got things to do, I'm sure. I, on the other hand, clearly do not. I just, oh boy, all right, sorry, I feel like I'm on the verge of a breakdown, but hey, normal human would stop this and just stop this here, but let's roll with it. It's just, yeah, no, he's busy, and everybody else is busy. I, meanwhile, just play games all day and watch anime and tweet on Twitter and should have no meaningful impact on society. Well, that's in the recording now, so that's here. And I refuse to edit anything out, so that's here. Yeah, so sometimes I definitely do feel like that. Just because, like, I don't know, like my main friend group, this is gonna sound horrible. I see them doing things. They're playing games with other people, or they're out doing something. I mean, I'm not an outdoors person. I'm not an event person. So I mean, and also I'm an hour away from them. But I see them. I hear about them doing things or playing games with other people, and sometimes in terms of playing games with them, I'm not huge on it either, because I need my single player time. But I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm the one who's. I mean, it's my fault. It feels like sometimes I'm the one who's just kind of different. They all have other friend groups and they go do things, or they play games, or they whatever. I don't. It's just me and Bestie, but she's long distance online in Tennessee. So one day we'll hang out, and hopefully that makes things better. But yeah, right now it's just, I don't know, things feel, at this very moment at 11:43, things feel alone. I'm not gonna lie. And it hurts. It hurts a lot. Whew. I'm sorry. I should probably stop this, but hey, content, am I right? Note to self, mark the explicit content warning probably on this one or something. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should. I don't. What's explicit? Is this explicit? It could be explicit. I put a trigger warning. It's not made for kids, but I don't know. In my brain, I think explicit. I think like sex and nudity and guns and murder, which none of this is. So we're fine. So yeah, I'm just sad and I feel kind of alone and like. Other than my small tiny friend group that's an hour away with their own lives and other friends and other people, I don't have anybody here at college, which is fine because I haven't made an effort to do that. Nor has anybody stuck out to me as someone I want to befriend. But it would be nice to just have someone. I have my boyfriend too, but he's busy. He's got things to do. I assume. Oh boy, when he hears this, he's gonna, I don't know, I'm worried, I don't know, I feel like he's gonna take this personally. I just get like this, it's probably better that you're not around to deal with it, since you already dealt with something yesterday. So hey, at least you don't have to deal with this. I don't know, it feels like sometimes I'm just kind of here and there's no reason for me to be, because I'm just sad, and I mean like today I had a really good conversation with my bestie, and she reminded me that I am important and that I matter to her, and then we had a conversation about something about her. She said I'm good to talk about anything and say her name, but still doesn't feel right. Like, it doesn't, I don't know. So we had a conversation about her, like something about her, and that was, I feel like it was a nice conversation just to kind of talk about. But yeah, she made me feel like I matter and like I'm important and stuff. But, so I know I matter, and I know I'm not a waste of space. But, sometimes, like now, even though I know it's not true, it feels true. So hey, if anybody wants to hire a oxygen breathing carbon dioxide machine, I'll make some CO2 for you. I'll sit there and waste space in a productive way. So yeah, like here recently, I've been exhausted and tired, and I thought maybe it was test stress. And, I've barely done anything other than lay in bed and binge TV, Like earlier today I played Infinity Nikki on the PS5 for a little bit, but I listened to Trash Taste podcast, but I don't know, I want to play games, but I have no want to, and I want to watch anime, but I have no want to, and I don't know. I think I feel like I've been going through a depressive episode slowly but surely, like all week probably. Maybe not. No, not all week. If anything, it probably set in last night. But it took its time getting here, and now it seems like we're at the top of that. I'm just hoping it'll just go down from here, and maybe I'll be better tomorrow or the next day or whatever. I just. Oh man, all I do is whine and complain. Yeah. So yeah, we covered the important bits. We covered the not so important sad bits and depressing bits. Don't mind those. Those aren't relevant. Why would anybody care? That's sorry. No. Don't listen to me. Oh man, I should have stopped this like 15 minutes ago. But it's in here now, and I refuse to edit it out. So this is just what we're doing. But I feel like I should stop myself here before this gets any more deranged and unhinged. Hopefully, by the time anybody of importance hears this, it'll be bestie, I don't think she can listen to these. when she's at home. Maybe she can, so maybe she'll catch up sooner than I think. But I don't think she'll hear about these for at least 4 or 5 days, maybe. I don't know. And then as for my boyfriend, he's behind, I believe, in episodes. So yeah, I don't think he'll hear about this for a while either. Once again, sorry if this comes across like I'm saying that you're not here or anything. Don't listen to me. I'm just sad. I know you're there for me. You just, like everybody else in the world, do have things to do other than talk to me. Meanwhile, I'm just chronically online and have nothing else other than games, anime, and eating. That sounds really pathetic. Okay. So I'm gonna stop here now and possibly have a depressive breakdown. So that's fun. Anyway, if you liked the ramble, I don't know how you could, but if you liked the ramble, hit the like button if you're on YouTube, or the rate button if you're on Spotify. Follow the podcast on Spotify to be notified when I make something new. Subscribe on YouTube if you want to stick around. Turn on post notifications to be notified when I make something new. If you're listening to this at nighttime, have a good night. I hope you sleep well. Have sweet dreams. If you're listening during some other time of the day, like the morning or the afternoon, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Yeah. So this was something. This was something. I didn't expect to have an episode like this for at least a little bit longer, but it happens. So heads up for future reference, this could happen again. It probably will. Don't be alarmed if it happens again. I feel like I feel a little better. Well, okay, no. I don't feel better, but I typically don't talk about these out loud, these issues and problems and such. So, even though I'm just talking into my phone, it's helping a little bit, I guess. Not a whole lot, but, it's helping a little. So yeah, anyway, I think that's about it. I will see you all here tomorrow with hopefully something ever so slightly more positive. But if not, you'll get more of this, unfortunately. Anyway, I'll see you all here tomorrow. Have a good night, good day, good afternoon, whatever time it is, and bye.